What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Barry Mcguigan. Get this. Barry Mcguigan warns a potential downfall for Anthony Joshua against Dubois. Barry has claimed that Anthony Joshua has a chink in his armor that could cause his downfall against Daniel Dubois. He says if he gets through to Joshua's chin, it's game on. Joshua is the more complete fighter, marginally quicker, and he has rebuilt impressively since his loss to Usyk. However, there's still vulnerability first exposed by Andy Ruiz that Dubois could exploit. Most would still take Joshua to win, but nothing is given if Dubois can deliver another mature performance. Those are the words of Barry Mcguigan, and let me counterpunch. Listen, what Barry is saying is that Anthony Joshua is still possibly chinny. That's what he's saying. He's possibly chinny. He's still there. Andy Ruiz showed it. We just haven't seen it since. Okay. Now, if that is the case, okay, let's put it this way. If Anthony Joshua was not compromised, Barry is right. That's if he wasn't compromised, which everybody before that fight started had rumors and things that came off. And it wasn't from Matchroom. It wasn't from Joshua or anybody on Joshua's team. It was from outside sources that it got out, and it got out by the people that did that on him. It was either Joey DeWaco, if you can remember, or the other fighter, I can't remember his name, that supposedly pieced up Joshua in camp, okay, in sparring. And they pretty much tried to sweep it under the rug since it wasn't Jarrell Miller and it was somebody that they handpicked for Joshua. So they were like, you know what? We're still good. This fight will go on. It's been sold out because Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, and Anthony Joshua together sold out Madison Square Garden in less than 2 hours. That's exactly what happened. So there was no way that a history-making sellout crowd is going to be nulled and refunded by this incident. If that was the case. Okay. Which I think the way Joshua got hit, I think the way he was acting, I think his ring walk was suspect. He looked weird. Okay? I'm just going to say that. He just looked weird. And I don't want people to look at that as an excuse. I'm just telling you the characteristics of Joshua and what was said before. And people heard that before. Again, this was Serafina from that promoted Jarrell Miller. They had already heard about it. So whoever pieced up Joshua, or whoever is in that camp that witnessed Joshua go down and get pieced up like that, they had already ran and told that. And that's exactly what they did. So a lot of people really wanted that. And that was before Jarrell Miller was actually replaced if Serafina found out. And then these are all facts. Okay, this is nothing that was concocted. This was no conspiracy on, hey, this is what I heard and you really didn't hear it at all. No, this is what was told to other people. And then the word got out that Joshua was compromised. Okay, and I can tell you this. He fought since then who? He's fought Kubrat Pulev after Andy Ruiz. He fought Andy Ruiz again. You know, he didn't look anything like he looked June 1st in 19 like he did in December of 19. It was two totally different fighters, like two totally different fighters. Then it was Pulev, and then it was the two Usyk fights. Okay, well, Usyk gave this man enough punches, to his dome to possibly warn off. But we know Usyk, he's not a good puncher and all this, that, and the other. Okay. And Francis Ngannou didn't hit him at all. So, hey, there you go. And then, I'm sorry, you had Franklin, and then you had Helenius. So you had Helenius, you had Franklin, you had the two fights with Alexander Usyk, you had Pulev. So you had 5 fights and not in that order, I don't think he's chinny like people think. You know what I mean? I think that something was wrong with him, but to entertain it though, what Barry said is right. Back to what I'm saying, because Dubois, like I told you guys, has a puncher's chance. And if he can gain momentum, he's going to wail away. He's going to throw punches. He is on a come up, Danny Dubois. He is on a come up. And if he could hurt Anthony Joshua, I agree with Barry, because Danny Dubois is a good finisher, bro. If he knows he hurts you, young, strong Dubois, you know what I mean? That unsharpened, that's constantly sharpened each and every fight, Dubois. If he can get in there and throw those punches and hurt Joshua, he's going to go at Joshua. Oh, yeah. Because he's a good finisher, because his first 10 fights were nothing but knockouts. Remember that? This guy was like 11-10. So he knew how to get it in. Bars. So he knew and he knows how to finish someone. So, yeah, the puncher's chance is still alive on top of the instinct that Dubois has when he hurts you. So, yeah, those things are very, very possible. But you guys tell me what you think of Barry Mcguigan's hypothesis on Danny Dubois possibly being a danger for Anthony Joshua, and he has a kink in his armor, his chin. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Hey.